Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today's video is gonna be about everybody's favorite game mode in the game, which is CVC, Clan versus Clan. I know everybody hates it. Everybody's like, oh, we have to spend so much time. Oh my god, I have to spend so many resources. How do I get those points? Everybody's hitting crazy points. I can barely do like 20,000, 30,000. So, because I had so many clanmates and people in my streams saying to me, okay, how can you hit so many points without spending? How do you do it? Let us know how you can do that. So, I decided to do this video. So, in this video, I will basically be going through the steps that you can take in order to make as many points, even as a free-to-play player, as possible during the CVC, so you don't get kicked out of the clan. Or, you know, you are able to hit your milestone rewards or personal rewards. Whichever is the case, I'm gonna try and show it now in this video, and hopefully this is gonna help you guys. So we're gonna start with it, going through obviously over here. Let's go to view, and we're going straight to the objectives, and we're gonna just take them in line with, like, maybe, you know, mentioning some features or some things that not many people considered, or they didn't think about doing it like that. So first of all, we start with the champion objectives. Obviously everybody knows here that if you get a new legendary, you get lots of points, and if it's a new one you get like 30,000 and all that. But I'm not gonna cover pulling shards because I don't recommend it. I don't do it myself. It's not something you want to do unless you're a whale. Then carry on. But one thing that you can do from the champion objectives is, even if you don't decide to like start leveling your champions during the CVC, because you might want to do it during champion trainings, or you don't want to upgrade them to rank 6, which gives you like 1,000 points. One thing you can do, which doesn't give you that many points for tournaments and no points at all for events, is, if you look down here, where is it? Legendary champion ascended to level 6, 2,500 points. So this is one easy way to make up points for the CVC. Just upgrade your champion, don't ascend them, and ascend them during the CVC. That's easy points. If you have 2 or 3, that's easy 5, 7, 1,500, 10k points in the bag just by keeping the ascension to do it during the CVC. Another one, which is obviously booking your champions, which you should always do during the CVC. Doesn't matter that it's a rare champion, epic champion, or legendary champion. Always do the booking during the CVC, which most of you already know, but I wanted to emphasize this. This is the best way, like one of the best ways to make easy points. I know you always want to book your legendaries because you get excited, you got a new legendary when it's not CVC, I'm like, oh my god, I want to book it now. Resist that urge, do it during the CVC, and you will not regret it. Another way to make some points is keeping your gold bars to upgrade your Great Hall during the CVC as well. It's not as much as it was before, as it was double, but it still can give you quite a decent amount of points. Let me show you myself as an example. I have 2,600 gold bars ready to upgrade something here during the CVC, which is going to be another 5, 10, 15k points, depending how many you have, depending how many you want to keep. Okay, let's go back to objectives. So we've covered the champion part. I'm just gonna briefly go through them and mention the things that I would do. For the campaign objectives, it's pretty straightforward. If you decide to farm some food and level up some champs, you get points from doing the campaign either on brutal or nightmare, and at the same time you get points that you gather from here from leveling up your champions. Potion keeps same thing. You get points for each level you do. Minotaur the same. And this is where it becomes a little bit trickier. For dragon, if you farm dragon, this one pays half the amount, gives half the points that any other dungeon gives you. So if you decide to do dragon during the CVC, on 25 you get 150 points. But if you do ice golem, or fire knight, or spider, you get 300 points. So another good way to make points is to do any of these dungeons, like preferably spider, because you can make up some silver, and then with that silver you can cover you can do something else that we're gonna cover a little bit later. But even if you cannot do 25, even doing stage 20 is still helpful. And the most efficient thing you can do here is basically save up your energy for when the CVC is, if you really want to make good CVC points, and just use it during that time and farm Spider. Or you don't want to farm Spider, just farm Fire Knight. But this one can give you so many points you don't even realize it. If you do 125 Spider runs, that's what, 30,000 points, just like that. And you can save up your energies from your weekly ones, as an example. Maybe you're lucky enough to get your weekly ones to finish when CVC starts. You collect those energies only during that time, then you reset and you do the same missions again, so you have 4 lots of energy refills that you can use to farm these dungeons. Now we're gonna go to the next one, which is gonna be the Faction Wars. This one's a little bit tricky again. It used to pay out a lot more, but they lowered it. So for Faction Wars, it's pretty straightforward. If you can do stage 21, do stage 21, as it will give you 1000 points. At the same time, it gives you more forging materials. But if it takes too long for you and don't want to do it, just do 6 stages from 16 to 20. Any that you can do. If you cannot do that one, obviously go lower and lower. But the higher stage you do, the more points you get. Next one, which is gonna be one of the most important ones in my opinion, and the easiest way to make lots and lots of points, is through arena and 3v3. Yeah, I know nobody likes 3v3, everybody hates it, everybody's like, oh, I have to do this 3 times and all this and all that. But if you decide to push a little bit in 3v3 and get yourself even in bronze 4 or silver or gold, obviously the higher the better, you can make dozens and dozens and dozens of points. I'll give an example. For me, during every CDC I do around 100 fights for those 3 days. That makes up about 70,000 points because I am gold 2 or gold 3. Because basically what it says here, win gold bars from tag team arena battles, 5 points. So you basically get 5 points per arena battle. So let me show you as an example. If you go into here and look, if you go to tiers, it shows you the amount of points you make per, the amount of gold bars you make per battle. So basically you would multiply this one times 5, which is the points that you get, times 3 if you win all 3 of those fights. Now the way to set this one up is on Mondays, when the reset happens, you straight up go to your defense as soon as you wake up. First thing you do, you go to 3v3, set up your defense and start putting food champs. Food champs or legendaries unleveled or anything, like any champions that don't have any gear or are not maxed or whatever. Just make sure you get attacked and you drop down. If you do this, other people will attack you. The more you drop down, the more you will have more, you will find more teams just like this one to attack, so you can make lots and lots of points. I put it this morning and if I have a look at it, I'm at 607 points. I already dropped. I did a few fights myself, but if I go to battle to try and fight teams, look at what I found. Look at this. Easy one-man teams or food again, food champs. So this is the way, this is the best way you can make lots and lots of points. Another thing that maybe a lot of people don't know or don't do here is buying the refills to do more battles. So you have your 10 battles which are free during each day, then you have 1 refill from advanced quests, and then you could buy another refill which is only 15 gems. So you would buy, let's say, maybe just 1. If you only buy 1, that's fine. If you want to buy the second one, it's 40 gems, and the third one is 50 gems, and so on. One little trick you can do for this one to get more 3v3 battles, obviously for this one you have to be active because you need to attack, then wait to drop down, then attack again, and so on. But one thing that you can do is on Monday night, before the reset happens and it gets to the Tuesday day where it's the CDC, you can get yourself to the shop. Go away, pop-ups. Go to the shop, go to gem shop, and you can click and buy it here. This one will stay in your inbox for 24 hours. So you can buy 1 or 2, that's why I said buy it as close to reset as possible. Buy 1 or 2, that way you're gonna get extra battles for the next day, and then the next day you can buy again, and then the next one again, and so on. So this is the easiest way you can make lots of points in 3v3 arena. Okay, let's check which will be the next ones. Okay, so this is with the 3v3 arena. Again, it gives you some points as well, but you make a lot more points for 3v3. I know it's annoying, nobody wants to do it, but if it gives you points and you can do it and you can farm one-man teams, why not do it? Next one, which is not that crazy amount of points, but is from clan boss. So if you talk with your clan, and let's say you normally just take Ultra Nightmare down daily, you can talk to them and say, okay, let's try and get the other one as well, because most people will have extra clan boss keys in their inbox. Let's take Brutal and maybe even Hard as well, so we get extra chests for everybody, so we get extra points. So as an example, let's say we get an ultimate chest, that's 400 points. If you beat it, that's 800 points per player. Multiply that by 30 players, that's gonna be a lot of points. That's gonna help you towards your milestone. Now let's get to the gear objectives. This one's another tricky one, which you can really make quite a good amount of points, and this one you can combine, like the gear objective, you'd combine with doing spider runs and with the forge. In what way? As you can see, if you take 6-star artifacts to level 16, you get 1500 points. So the way you could do and prepare to make lots of points for this one is, outside of CVC, start leveling up your gear and prepare as many pieces as you can and as you want at level 15. So just level them up, keep them at 15, and then when CVC starts, you just upgrade them to auto 16, and you can get tons and tons and tons of points from doing this. If you run out of silver, guess what? You're doing spiders, you're making up more silver. Another way that you can earn a lot of silver as well is by doing the forge objectives. Keep crafting in the forge only during CVC. There's never an urge or an emergency for you to say like, oh my god, I need to forge today something. No, you can always leave this during CVC. You craft it, you sell the pieces that you will not use, and that way you'll get again more silver to upgrade more artifacts or accessories. Another thing that you can do during the CVC is use your glyphs. Let's say you got, I don't know, your Arbiter, you got on her a nice 6-star piece, speed piece that rolled you double or triple speed, and like, yes, I want to use a rank 6 glyph. Do it during the CVC. That's under 500 points. Like, I know if you look at them, you say like, oh, they're not so many points. But bit by bit, it's added, and that's how you are able to hit 100, 150,000, 200,000, and so on points for CVC, and that gets you closer to winning, or at least gets you closer to finishing, if not easily finishing, your milestone rewards, which is pretty good, because why not? Why not try to get them by doing your daily stuff? It's just about planning out what you have to do and what you want to do on your account, which normally nothing should, like I mentioned earlier, nothing should be an emergency. Another example like that you can combine CVC with other stuff to do in the game, I'll show you on mine, is okay, after I finish this one, which is going to be tomorrow, I get to this mission, craft 25 weapons at the forge using weapon charms. I'm obviously gonna do this during CVC, because it's quite close here. If I could pass this one pretty quick, then I would get into the other ones that requires me forging. I'm gonna wait for the next CVC to do especially this one. In case, like, yeah, obviously I'm not gonna finish it because I don't have Dark Elves, I don't have the silver keys. But anyway, I'm digressing. So you always have to try and look around in your game what you are working on, what missions you have, what challenges you have, what personal objectives you have, and try to combine them to do them during CVC if that can earn you a lot of points. Because you're still playing the game, you're not doing anything special, you're just waiting for CVC. I know it's annoying to have to do that, but this is basically a video for people that want to make more and more points during CVC. So that will be it for me today. I hope this is helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. If you want me to do other videos like this about how to do certain stuff in the game, do not hesitate, again, leave it in the comments below. And I will take my leave now. Peace, love you all, and see you next time. I forgot to mention, guys, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like to the video so this video gets out to more people. I'm quite a new YouTuber, so this is gonna help me a lot. Thank you very much again, and see you guys. Bye. Take care.